What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Help me to get to 300 subscribers. I appreciate it. So, this run by Jacory Croskey Merritt is a great run on so many levels. And this is sort of the anatomy of a good running back. And it's so subtle that people take it for granted. We look at the we look at the stats, we look at the scenario under which he was drafted, okay, seventh round, and we minimize what our eyes truly see. Let's take a slow mo look at this run, and then we'll analyze it a little bit. This is a great 11-yard run. It really is. Um, Now let's go back to the beginning. Watch this jab step, this subtle jab step right there freezes the cornerback. The cornerback, if he would have just ran straight or just rounded out his run without the jab step, the cornerback could have easily come in and had his leverage and tackled him. But Croskey Merritt's little jab step caused the corner to get a little bit flat-footed, to respect the boundary, to respect the outside run. And once he committed that way, he had to sort of renegotiate his body in order to try to make the tackle. And Jacory has a solid enough frame where he could break through that tackle. So very, very good on that front. And let's look at another subtle thing where the defensive lineman, number 93, I believe, is in position, but he doesn't get the tackle. Why? Because Bill Merritt makes an ever so subtle, angular shift away from number 93. He kind of felt him. That's intuition. That's something that you want your running back to have: vision, feel, intuition. And you feel 93 there and angle yourself just a little bit so that 93, instead of getting squared up, he has to lunge a little bit. And that move right there causes a subtle sort of issue, a sort of a subtle leverage play for number 93. So this is a great run. I'm impressed with the short, the tough runs. His 1 yard runs, I'm impressed with, where he gets the first down when he's caught behind the line of scrimmage. And I'm impressed with his tough 5, 6, 8, 9 yard runs because he gets more than most running backs would get. Now, later in the game, when it was fourth quarter, the offensive line started blocking horribly for the run game. And as you can see, he got shut down and there was not much that he could do later in the game. But if you give him alleys, walls, creases, he will find them. And he has a good frame. I like his frame. He's not easy to tackle. He's got a good base, a nice strong base. And like I said prior to the draft, he is a sleeper and he's a good player. And once the Commanders drafted him, Um, I said to myself, they got themselves a good running back. So if he can stay healthy, he will pay huge dividends for this team. Imagine a healthy all year Debo, and he kind of looks like Debo running through this hole a little bit. Now, he's a more talented and gifted running back than Debo, but Debo also has great vision and feel as well. But he looks like Debo a little bit running through the middle. If you see some of Debo's old highlights as a running back, he has that feel. Now Debo doesn't necessarily do jump cuts and all that stuff, but he navigates traffic very skillfully. So can you imagine a an all year healthy Debo, an all year healthy Bill Merritt, and Chris Rodriguez? Can you imagine an all year healthy and playing Terry McLaurin, an all year healthy Jaden Daniels, and an all year healthy Jalen Lane? This offense would be pretty good. And if they could just get one receiver with some size that can get you the tough catches, that can moss people, opposite Terry, they will score 35 points a game for sure. And so there will be some cuts, there will be some releases where the Commanders will get the type of receiver they need. I hope they do not rely on Noah Brown because there's a 60-40 chance he'll be injured. There's probably an 80% chance he won't complete a whole season because he has not shown the ability to do that. But you bring in somebody that's of equal size, equal strength, equal toughness, equal dog mentality as Noah Brown, but that is healthy, that is durable, you got yourself something. All right, guys. What do you think? JCM running hard, Chris Rodriguez running hard. Now the Commanders got some stuff cooking in the backfield. And in regards to Brian Robinson Jr., I think he's an average to good back, but I think the zone read offense is not really conducive to his style. And if you say, okay, you need somebody to get tough yards, or you need that guy to go in from the goal line at 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1, that you need somebody like that, you have two guys that can do that. Have you not seen Bill Merritt be squared up versus the defenders in the backfield on 3rd and 1 and still find a way to get that yard? He did it 2 times last week, and I believe he did it another time this week. And Chris Rodriguez, he has some size. He has enough wiggle. He has enough awareness to get that yard when needed. So where does that leave Brian Robinson Jr.? What do you guys think? Thanks.